Keep the complicated mind, yeah, money in my mind.
Coming to you live on 2K Sports, it's time for NBA action. This is Kevin Holland with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke, our game analyst, and from the sideline, David Alder. We'll see the Oklahoma City Thunder taking on the Los Angeles Lakers. All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. Taking a look at the Thunder.
Ooh, rising and punching it on the young fella. You know he loves having that much of a height advantage. Best chance to get yourself on the highlight reel.
Was shot by Shaq. No good.
His high percentage shot right at the rim, and he's wondering what happened.
That's good from Allen on the assist by Westbrook.
Oh, good open look, and he sprays it home from three.
Shot from the wing. Johnson, good.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Thunder on D. It's a three-point game. Abdul-Jabbar kicks to Johnson. Back to Bryant. The three. Los Angeles keeping it alive. Fresh 24. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. And it's West missing.
Well, they're simply having trouble getting their legs underneath them, right? They're just 1 for 5 to start things off. If they think they can give them that shot and get away with it, think again, gentlemen.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Thunder off to a quick start here. It's stolen by Abdul-Jabbar. Pulls up for three. Shaq dishing to Johnson. It's tipped. And so it looks like the Lakers will retain possession here.
Yeah, you love the effort. Just getting the hand in there and knocking it out.
You love that they're making their presence felt on the defensive end. You can't afford to be careless with this team. I'll tell you, somebody fell asleep because the defense was not paying any attention to him. That's a huge blunder.
It's good. Durant got his second bucket of the game to go.
Yeah, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Last passes to Kobe. Abdul-Jabbar kicks to Shaq. And he lays it straight in.
Yeah, good awareness there. He sees an opening and doesn't hesitate.
And that's not the type of defense you want to play, right? You've got to make it more difficult than that. Layups are too easy.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Right. And the Lakers get it back.
Well, they've been playing some tough defense on him in this period, and it's starting to affect him. This guy's having trouble finding the target right now.
Out pass to Bryant. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there.
Man, get the ball up, man.
All going up court. And finished off by Westbrook.
Yeah, sprinting end to end, but under control. That's the key.
No, exactly right, Greg. You can't go too fast. He pulled that off in brilliant fashion.
Westbrook with the steal. And now a fast break for the Thunder. And finished off by Westbrook.
And how about a little bit of showmanship there as he increases the lead?
Oh, I like that. That's got to be, though, a tough pill for the defense to swallow.
Not only can he make plays for others, he can take it upon himself to finish. Struggling to make shots this quarter and making it hard to catch up.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
Well, I mean, he needs to talk to his guys. The interior defense has been horrific.
Absolutely no rim protection whatsoever. At this point, the other team is walking all over them on the inside.
A platoon swap here for the Lakers. 59 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Goodrich dishes to Baylor. Knocks down the three ball. Baylor's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
You know, he's going to continue to bury those if that's how they're going to be him.
Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Boy, how outstanding at the line has this guy been. One of the best free throw shooting big men you will ever find.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession. Lakers trail by 8. Goodrich kicks to Scott. Looking for Chamberlain, he gets it there. Here's Goodrich. No good with the triple. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And then Johnson with the jam.
And when you build a big lead like this, especially early, you have to guard against the letdown.
No, exactly right. You can't afford to get complacent, right? They have to stay hungry and humble if they want to keep this lead.
Chamberlain kicks to Goodrich. Chamberlain the pass to Goodrich. And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. Thunder lead. Well, not exactly a close game so far, but as the second quarter starts here, plenty. And here's the Lakers, trailing by 10. Taking a look at the Thunder. Johnson is out there with us. And it's Haywood in the force line. Lakers working the ball around now. Here's McDaniel. Good, and the assist goes to Ellis. McDaniel's got the opening basket here in the second quarter for the Thunder.
And he can smell blood in the water. Excellent finish.
I'll tell you, you got to admire the energy. This guy really wants to put this one away.
And how about the offensive rebound with a little extra punch on the putback?
You're right, Craig. As they look to trim the deficit, could we see them send a few more bodies to the boards from here on out? Maybe, just maybe. James Harden, he's checked in for Ellis. Lakers trail by 11. Takes the three. Here's Worthy. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Lakers shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. Pau Gasol is checked in for Chamberlain. Lewis checked in for Oklahoma City. Wilkins comes in for Dennis Johnson. The Thunder lead by 9. It's Wilkins with the drive. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. Oklahoma City shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. He doesn't get the second one. And here is Los Angeles now. Baylor dishes to Worthy. Here's Wilkes. Bangs home the trifecta. Wilkes has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Haywood kicks to Harden. And Gasol sends it back. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now.
And that's foul number 2. Maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
Outside Worthy. Pass to Gasol. Here's Wilkes. Aiken passes to Scott. From outside the arc. Wilkes, no good. Oklahoma City leading by 7. Here's Harden. Fouled in the act of shooting. A 3-point play chance coming up.
And when you can outscore your opponent in transition, that's always going to work to your advantage.
Well, typically speaking, transition points are high percentage looks. Get out and go, that's their philosophy.
Kobe's checked in for Los Angeles. West comes in for Scott. And the Lakers call time here.
Yeah, just ice cold right now from the floor. Time to regroup.
I think, Greg, they look lost and they look frustrated. Not sure how they're missing so many shots right now.
Lakers trail by 10. Pass to Kobe. Back to West. That's in, coming off an assist from Bryant.
And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
Here's Lewis. It's deflected. For the three. Kobe's shot is off.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Here's Kemp. And slam dunk by Kemp.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. From deep three-point range, here's Mikan. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. Shard Lewis picks one up.
And Kevin, the knack for the offensive rebound, a big part of what makes this guy special.
Not to mention, Greg, his ability to finish with strength just like that.
You know, it's an invaluable asset to have. He's as tenacious down there as anyone.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Kevin Durant's checked in for Lewis. Westbrook comes in for James Harden. And it's Peyton in for Wilkins. They shoot again. And Westbrook with the layup. Westbrook's got 11 points.
Well, he's one of those guys who's kept their offense clicking. They're in front thanks in no small part to what this guy's done.
Come on.
Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. Westbrook's got the ball.
Amazing how he gets this one to go. Size doesn't matter.
What fearlessness, right? He likes to go at taller defenders, and he shows he has what it takes to get it done.
Lakers trail by 12. From deep, Johnson. A rebound by Kemp. We've got 1:23 left now here in the second. And it's out of bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain possession. O'Neal's second for Los Angeles. Outside Durant. From deep. A rebound by the Lakers. The three from Bryant. An absolute bomb from three-point range. He's got 6.
And you're asking for more trouble than you can handle if you're going to let him just roam free from beyond the arc. Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. A leaner. It's good, and the Thunder lead is get down to 9 in the bucket from West.
Oh, sweet lean in. Just no defense around. Probably could have gone straight up. Man, look at how well the defense does to cut his path to the basket. Comes up empty on what might have been an easy play.
West can't get that one to fall.
Well, this is a tough night so far. They'd be smart to rely more on a couple of their other options.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. And shot is off.
Oh, lapse defensively, and they actually get away with it. Bad idea to leave him open consistently, though.
Here's Shaq. And the dunk by O'Neal.
And, you know, it's one thing to get the offensive rebound, but then how about the loud bucket he's able to convert?
He was in perfect position under the hoop, Greg. You're right. Once he gets his hands on the miss. Well, Thunder's hitting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
And no matter what, one of the big positives they can take away from this game is how well they perform at the line. No better feeling.
Right on the money.
Gracious.
He hit that.
Wow, what a shot. And listen to this place.
And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder, with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. Lakers trail by 6. O'Neal is up there with Abdul-Jabbar. Then there's West. And there's Bryant. And it's Johnson in a point guard position. That's who's in the game for the Lakers.
And that's an example of willpower right there, guys. I mean, grabbing the offensive rebound and then going back up strong.
And GA, in a close game like this where every possession is critical, that could prove to be a very big one.
Yeah, he saw he had a huge opportunity to help his team. Score is tight-knit, and he comes through.
The Thunder lead by 4. It's stolen by Abdul-Jabbar. And now, running up the court, West pushing it up. West can't get that one to fall.
They've got to start working for better shots. Just 1 for 4 in the second half so far.
They retain possession. Allen dishes to Durant. Second chance shot. And the layup is good. Durant's got 10 points in the game.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Johnson for 3. Abdul-Jabbar drills the three-pointer.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Got a piece of it. Come on. It's stolen by Johnson. The 3 from Bryant. From beyond the arc and then some. He's got 9.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Knocked away. And taken away by Johnson. O'Neal takes it to West. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowed.
And outside. There's a good screen. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Allen's got the game tied up here for the Thunder. Here's Johnson. And a foul called on a shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. It's his first trip to the line. And the first one drops. So both teams changing it up here. So Johnson hits 2 of them. Wilkins kicks to Harden. No good from outside. Here's the Lakers with the ball. They're on a 13-5 run here. And the shot is good.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's Wilkins. And count it. And a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
The Lakers making a switch here. Baylor's checked in. Here's Wilkes. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
James Worthy's checked in for Abdul-Jabbar. And Oklahoma City also making a switch. Dennis Johnson's checked in for Wilkins. And out of bounds is the Lakers gain possession. The Lakers in the lead. Outside, Scott. On deep. It's hauled in by Sigma. Harden outside. Passes it to Sigma. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. And the Thunder lead by 1.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
And now running up the court, Lewis pushing it up. And they pick up 2.
I'll tell you, that's an assist that shows great sense for where his teammates want to move.
Chamberlain a screen. Off the left rim and out.
Well, I mean, you want to give your offense a chance, and that possession didn't do it.
Not at all, Greg. I mean, no reason for him to be taking these kinds of shots. He has only himself to blame.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Saul comes in for Chamberlain. And it's Goodrich in for Scott. And Oklahoma City making a change here. Here's McDaniel. And that one, good. McDaniel's got 5 points so far.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Outside Baylor. To stop the run. Buries it from 3-point range. 6 points for him.
Another triple, and that's been the story of this second half.
But they have consistently been draining shots from deep, and that can take the heart out of an opponent.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Gasol. West is checked in for Los Angeles. Kevin Durant's checked in for Oklahoma City. We've got 22 seconds left in the third. Johnson the screen. Here's Durant. Some solid defense from Gasol.
Yeah, blown opportunity after the two-man game creates a terrific look.
Well, he simply misfired. I mean, you've got to capitalize when the screen opens up wide open shots like that.
That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be. Welcome back as we get rolling once more. The fourth quarter right ahead in what's been a very well-contested game. The Thunder with the lead. So for Oklahoma City right now, this is out there with Johnson. And it's Durant. And it's Haywood. And it's the center locking down the middle.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Here's McDaniel. Good, and the assist goes to Ellis.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
From deep, Gasol. Offensive rebound. Morgan. And that's good. A nice job on the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
On the attack, he has that ability trying to close this one out.
That's the killer instinct you need to have. You love the attacking mentality near the cup.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Abdul-Jabbar's check in for Gasol. Bryant comes in for James Worthy. And it's Johnson in for Goodrich. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey guys, well, Oklahoma City's coach had some advice to the team during the last break. He told his guys they've got the green light to keep shooting from downtown. He told them, I like the way you guys are working out there. Keep finding the open spaces on the perimeter. They're giving us open shots. And we'll see if they step it up from here, guys.
Bryant passes to Johnson. And here's West from the arc. And another 3 for the Lakers.
They continue to be outworked and outmuscled on the backboard.
And Westbrook, here we go. That one good for 2.
Well, you see the excellent skill set And this is when you want to make an impact.
Don't you love seeing this guy rise to the occasion, going right at the defense and getting it done in the clutch?
Johnson kicks to Abdul-Jabbar. Another shot. Here's Shaq. Count the basket and the foul. It's going to be on Gary Payton.
Defensive rebounding, just such a crucial part of the game.
I'll tell you, if you don't box out well, expect to get burned. You can't afford to give them second chance opportunities.
Allen with it. Johnson's there. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. Plenty of drama in this one so far.
Yeah, don't be surprised if it isn't decided until the final buzzer. Clearly a foul.
And that one falls for Johnson.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
And both free throws good for Johnson. Thunder trailing by 3. Payton dishes to Kemp. And he uses the glass on the layup. Kemp's got 4 this quarter.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Well, what a tough night. Imagine what their lead would be if he were having a better night from the field.
I mean, well executed, and then you love the strong finish.
Not settling for anything outside the paint. Excellent work getting right to the tin.
Durant attacking. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Thunder lead by 3.
And since halftime, this has become an intense ballgame.
They are getting after it hard. It has become a real battle out there.
Abdul-Jabbar passes to Kobe. Johnson the screen. Up 3 from Bryant. Drills the three-pointer. Bryant got the game tied up here for the Lakers. Westbrook drives in. And the basket to Durant. Shoots over Kobe. No good from Durant.
And why take that contested shot? I mean, make the extra pass.
What an extra. When the defense is in your grill, move the ball. Such a clutch shooter. This guy lives for these kinds of moments and delivers.
Thunder trailing by 3. Payton kicks to Kemp. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. Payton's got his 5th assist in this one. Oh, a huge bucket there to stifle the crowd.
Yeah, very little to cheer about for them at the moment.
First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 2. And so he drops them both. It's a 3-point game.
Boy, what a steady presence at the line. Whether it's a blowout or a tight game like this one, his stroke never varies.
Down for 3. A 3-pointer is right on target.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much, and you don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game. And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Back to Kemp. It's stolen by West. .46 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. And here's Kobe from the arc. Shaq dishing to West. And it's Durant with the rebound.
After the strong first half, this guy has not been the same, and largely a no-show right here.
Dishes it to Kemp. Abdul-Jabbar against Durant. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson.
Boy, how big might this sort of mistake play out? You never know, but sometimes these are game changers.
Wide open look.
Got it! Fearless, decisive, on point.
which is exactly what you have to be, especially when your team needs a bucket.
11 seconds left in the fourth quarter. It's good from the MBA.
And you can see where they're attacking here in the fourth, strictly from the perimeter.
Well, they've got the green light to pull the trigger from three, and I'll tell you, they put it to good use here.
9 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And they'll get it back. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Thunder will retain possession. Outside Westbrook. For the win. And so it's the Lakers who come out on top here. What a show they put out here home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win.
That bull, man.
Espresso works book.
Like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love.
Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. Our broadcast team tonight, on one side, Greg Anthony. On the other side, Steve Smith. And on the sideline, David Aldridge. I'm Kevin Harlan. We've got the Brooklyn Nets facing the Oklahoma City Thunder. And so off the tip, it's Brooklyn. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Then there's Irving. Then it's Jason Kidd. And it's Petrovic in at the 2. Now here's Payton. And Williams pulls it down.
No hesitation. He took it right to the rack. But a quick reaction by the defense.
And there's the bucket from Petrovic. Petrovic has got the game going with his first points of the game for the Nets. And so it's the Nets getting on the board first. Here's Westbrook. Williams with the block. Kidd pitches to Irving. Back to Kidd. The kick out to Irving. Feeds the Kidd. Here's Petrovic. The 3. And it's Durant with the rebound. They've been looking at a sink offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill. This is what it means to be a catalyst. His offense helps set the tone for a lot of what they do.
Kidd passes to Irving. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason, I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit. That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part. Yeah, good awareness there. He sees an opening and doesn't hesitate. A lot of laziness going on out there. Still early in the game, but that needs to get worked out.
Durant. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
I tell you what, he's showing some real courage going to the reverse in that situation.
I don't think he knows you're not supposed to do that in traffic. And Irving with the basket on the assist by Kidd.
Heating up early on. This is exactly how he wanted to start the night. Well, he has the ability to get you off of the right foot. Now it's just about sustaining them.
Count it. Durant got his second basket of the game.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
And Ray Allen gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Now here's Kidd. And there's the bucket from Petrovic. Petrovic has got 6.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start. And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Here's Irving. Durant with the steal. Payton, good. Payton's got his first points in this one.
And on the defensive side, just a failure to match up. Well, the one thing you want to take away is anything at the rim. Just too easy.
Westbrook kicks to Durant. And the go-ahead bucket, no good.
Wow. He had it at point-blank range, but the defense was all over him.
And there's the call on Durant. That's his first foul. And the Thunder going with a whole new group out there. Now here is Carter. And he was fouled on the way out. 2 free throws now for him. This is his first free throw of the game. The first free throw is good. So he gets them both. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Johnson, the pass to Sigma. Puts the move on. Got a piece of it. Carter with it. And it's Johnson picking him up. Martin with the screen for Carter. Off the screen. And that one is off. And it's Oklahoma City the other way. It's Ellis penetrating. He kicks to Johnson. And oh, here we go. Carter's got it in the fast break chance. Clears it from outside. Carter's got 5.
Some coaches might not like taking the 3 on the fast break, but he had the open look and buried it.
Here's Haywood.
Oh, that's nasty.
And again, no good by Oklahoma City. Martin dishes to Anderson. Carter with the 3. That doesn't go either for Carter. Thunder trailing by 5. Here's Ellis. Great D that time for Martin.
Just great at getting after it defensively, forcing guys into tough shots. Yeah, to be successful, you've got to protect the paint. He rises to that challenge.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. It's and now the second quarter, just getting things at the start. Hey guys,
what's the score now?
15-10. Yeah, for 5.
I don't know the guys that win, but alright, Westlake. Yeah. Ran out of mats. Yeah, I'm going down. So.
I used a lot of that trick, so I can come to that.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So for Brooklyn now, they've got Jefferson. Carter is up there with Anderson. Then there's Martin. And it's Coleman in the center.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
There's the screen. Anderson kicks to Jefferson. Those 3 pointers off the mark. Thunder trailing by 3. There's the dish to Ellis. And the pass to Haywood. Oklahoma City moving it around. And he's fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming up.
Nice pass there to set that basket up.
Rashard Lewis. He's checked in for Oklahoma City. Wilkins comes in for Johnson. And then for Brooklyn, Joe Johnson. He's checked in for Jefferson. Williams comes in for Vince Carter. Devin Harris subbed in for Anderson. Johnson can't get it to go.
No surprise, in a battle of wheels down low, the big man comes away with it. You can't ask for a higher percentage look than the one that he got. I think he lost his concentration.
Harris passes to Johnson. Williams dishes to Johnson. Back to Williams. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The 8-footer. Haywood with the block. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. Ellis with the ball. Lewis with the 3. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Harris, right side. And that time, also a missed shot. The Thunder with the lead. Ellis kicks to Haywood. And Lewis has it in the corner. Pass to Haywood. Harris on the double team. And stolen by Harris. Here's Johnson. And Johnson with the stop.
It almost feels like 2 buckets coming off the steal like it did.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Ellis the pass to Haywood. 6 on the shot clock. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Wilkins kicks to Ellis. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Ellis. And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. Brooklyn trailing. The kick out to Irving. Back to Kidd. There's the 3. Outside Irving. It's up a 3. And again, it's the Nets missing. Just under 3.5 minutes. Harden lays it up off the glass.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Allen picks one up. The Nets have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. And so Irving nails both of them. 1:22 left in the first half. Westbrook with it. Dishes it to Durant. And sticking right with it, gets the foul with the bucket, and he'll go to the line.
Boy, have they gotten hot here in the second quarter. No wonder they're in front.
For Oklahoma City, they have gone 0 for 1 at the line. This is their second trip to the line tonight. Irving kicks to Kidd. There's a screen by Williams. 15 55 seconds left in the first half of basketball.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. Taken away by Kidd. Here's Petrovic. Hits it from three-point range. Petrovic has got it all tied up now for Brooklyn.
And I don't care how far from the bucket he is. You've got to have a man on him. He's just too good for me. In the second, pounding it inside, getting good looks right at the basket. Big reason why they're in front.
Payton, he's checked in for James Harden. And the Nets making a change here as well. Jefferson's checked in. Petrovic with the pass to Kidd. Lopez kicks to Kidd. Lopez, a screen on Payton. Kidd drops in the layup for two.
Excellent play call there. The defense was not prepared for the pick, and as a result, they gave up the wide open look.
In the first half,
yes, you are. Shut up.
Thunder.
Let's go ahead.
And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first two quarters. Kemper's out there with Durant. Then there's Russell Westbrook. Then there's Allen. And it's Payton in the point guard. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Payton with another miss. Payton's gone 1 of 4 so far. Here's Irving. Good in the assist to Kidd. Irving's got it going here in the start of the second half. The first points in the third quarter for Brooklyn. Westbrook. And he drops it in from the low post. And the Thunder lead by 1.
And that's how you want to come out of the locker room. He is fired up.
Yes, in the first minute or so, you knock down a couple shots. Oh, watch your head.
Beautiful, G.
Oh, and he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Kemp with it. He's picked up by Lopez. Puts it up from 7. Here's Kemp. And then Kemp slams it in.
And that's rocking the rim. Give him 2 points and tag on some for style.
Oh, he deserves them. He deserves all the points he can get there. Sensational. Kidd dishes to Irving. 6 to shoot. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
I just want to leave him.
Just how they drew it up coming out of the half.
3 straight from the field.
Outside Westbrook. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Westbrook's got 4 points this quarter.
Just crushing in here. 80% to start the half.
Kept alive. Kidd kicks to Williams. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. And there's Jason Kidd on the assist from Julius Irving. Kidd's got 5.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the deep.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Pass to Johnson. Campus screen on Court. Down to 5 in the shot clock. Here's Lewis. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
Looking at who's out there now for the Thunder. Haywood's checked in. And James Harden subbed in for Peyton. And the Nets making a change here as well. Joe Johnson, he's checked in for Irving.
And since halftime, they have been locked and loaded from beyond. Yeah, forcing defenders to come out and guard them, which could open up driving lanes if they want to take advantage of that. And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Carter against Harden. He dishes it to Haywood. Will it go? Good. It's Harden with the assist that time.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Here's Carter. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
All the officials are all over that one.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here. He misses the free throw. Some changes for Brooklyn. Jefferson comes in for Joe Johnson. And Harris subbed in for Anderson. So he comes up empty at the line. And the basket by Johnson. Brooklyn leading by 3. Harris passes to Williams. Outside Carter drills the three-pointer. Carter's got 11. Johnson kicks to Lewis. Pass it to Harden. This one for 3. Brooklyn with the rebound.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Here's Carter. Here's Lopez. It's 9 seconds for the shot clock in game. Carter dishes to Williams. Stolen away. And now running up the court. Lewis pushing it up. And he comes up with the deuce. He has 5.
And that's how you do it, guys. Ball pressure and then get some runouts. Ooh, that's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
That's about as vital as a rim rocker as it gets. A real confidence builder. And you have to appreciate the aggression. Nice work inside.
And that's it for the 3rd quarter. Both teams scoring well as we Thanks for joining us again as we get set for the 4th quarter. A terrific game so far. Here's Williams. And Brooklyn looking who they've got. Jefferson out there with Williams. Then there's Harris. Then it's Williams. And it's Lopez in the 5 roaming the paint. Here is Harden. Lopez with the block. Shot from the wing. Jefferson can't get that one to fall.
I'm not sure of the thought process on that one. Really bad shot selection. Well, you're playing for the team, not just yourself. They needed much better execution that trip down the floor.
Out to Harris. In the corner, it's Jefferson. On the wing, Williams. Looking for Jefferson, he gets it there. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. Now this one looks for Oklahoma City. Russell Westbrook comes in for James Harden.
I don't know.
And it's Peyton in for Wilkins. The Nets also changing it up. Irving's checked in for Jefferson. Petrovic is checked in for Darren Williams. And Jason Kidd has subbed in for Devin Harris. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, during that break, the coach of the Thunder had some harsh words for his team. He told them that they're getting it done in the paint. He said, they can't guard us inside, guys. Keep taking it to them. Pound it down low. See if they keep it up, Kevin.
Kicked to Irving. Back to Williams. And stolen by Payton. Allen for three. A rebound by the Nets. Lopez has got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas. The rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Hard to imagine them losing this game if they can keep shooting like that.
On the free throw, no good. Thunder trailing by 3. For 3, Westbrook. Oklahoma City, the rebound. Campus, 3 on Irving. The screen from Kemp. 6 on the shot clock. Moves back up. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his 3rd rebound tonight. Petrovich with the pass to Kidd. And there's the feed to Irving. On the wing, Irving. Again, Irving missing. Here's Oklahoma City now. Durant with it. Williams picks him up. To tie it up. And Kevin Durant good for 3. Durant's got the game tied up here for the Thunder.
You know that he's always going to find a way to get the ball in tight situations like that and knock it down.
Here's Lopez. It's going to be 2 free throws through contact on the shot. And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he ends up making the second, and that gives them the lead.
Their head, but if they don't get a stop here, that free throw could prove critical.
And for the 3, rebound Brooklyn. Outside Kidd. On the wing, Irving. Back to Kidd. Nets passing it around. Irving again, down. A high post shot. Off the left rim and out.
Unfortunately for him, the defense is slow to react, but he couldn't make them pay.
Westbrook kicks the Kemp. To take the lead. And that's going to be a travel. One item that stood out, their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it makes it really hard to defend.
What more can you ask for? Phenomenal here in the clutch. This is what fans tune in to see.
To the inside. Money! And this crowd ecstatic. They are pumped up.
And what a huge shot. You talk about an excited arena.
That one just took the air right out of the crowd.
There is no noise in the stands right now.
Payton kicks to Durant. Over Williams. And that one comes up a bit short. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. The drive by Lopez. Outside for Kidd. Picked by Williams. Moving again, Allen. Just 5 on the clock. Nails it!
Full speed ahead. I mean, they have been in control since the opening tip, and that may have sealed the deal.
Yes, and you're watching. This late in the game, they're still making plays. You gotta love watching.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it. Takes a three. Knocks down the three. And so it's Brooklyn who scrapes by with the win.
You lost again?
They broke the hearts of every fan in the building with the trophy.
Just went viral.
It's the EM 2K Sports. And who gets set to bring you all the action? Hi everyone, this is Kevin Harlan with Chris Weber and Greg Anthony. Our sideline reporter David Aldrich. We'll see the Atlanta Hawks. Here's the starting group for Houston. Harden up there with Tracy McGrady. Then it's Elijah Wan. Then there's Yao. And it's Drexler in the three spot. It's good on the putback.
And so it begins, taking control right up front.
Well, I like the effort. It always feels good to get on board.
Out of bounds, Houston takes possession. Atlanta on D. Harden outside. Wilkins against Drexler. Yao. And finished off by Yao.
Oh, big finish, emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure. And Wilkins slams it in.
Spinorama. Do you know what kind of athlete you have to be to pull off that 360?
Oh, remarkable, Greg. Truly remarkable. Now, here's McGrady. Offensive rebound. Here's Yao. And a missed layup.
That's how you protect the rim. Stand your ground and make him alter.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
They lean on him for a big portion of their scoring, with a good reason.
The Hawks shooting their first of the game. From deep, Harden. Houston gets it back. Another shot. Yao, what?
Thought he was going to be able to take advantage of the D there. He had the space.
3 on 3. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
Yeah, getting theirs before the defense can set up.
That's just the aggressiveness of transition, making sure they come away with points.
That's what we're talking about in terms of the activity level defensively. You got to protect the rim.
Well, that takes physical ability, good timing, those two things that he possessed.
Oh, Kevin, not a petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunnies. Here's Maravich. The step-back jumper is good.
How about 3 or 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
Here's Harden. Good D by Wilkins. Here's Pettit. Atlanta working now with the new shot clock. Wilkins against Drexel. Johnson kicks to Mutombo. Passes to Pettit. Here's Wilkins. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Wilkins has got 5.
Nice way to start the evening. His numbers getting calls, and for good reason.
Well, yeah, he's a guy who can carry you for stretches, long stretches in this game. You want to get him involved early and often.
And it's sent back by Mutombo. From outside. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And they can't allow him too many open looks like that. That's just inviting trouble.
There's the dish to Elijah Wan. Goes to the reverse layup and taps it in. 6 points for him.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
And Wilkins gets it to go. And Houston calls their first time out of the game.
Yeah, just hitting the reset button, a chance to kind of talk some things over.
A chance to draw up a great play. I mean, this is a chess match at work.
Houston, a whole new 5 on the floor. And 101 left here in the first quarter. The pass to Maxwell. He feeds it to Murphy. Hands it from downtown. Murphy's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Against length, he does a nice job of creating just enough separation.
Yeah, but he has a big height advantage, but that's somewhat mitigated out there on that perimeter, and you got to come check him.
Maxwell's shot is no good. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Yeah, exceptional player to take the bump and still get it to fall.
For Atlanta, they have shot just 1 free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game. Here's Mobley. Sampson, the pass to Mobley. Clock at 6. And it's sent back by Mutombo. Here's Wilkins. It's slammed in by Wilkins.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Oh, we've seen some. All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. Rockets trail by 7. They've got Wilkins. Johnson is out there with Maravich. And it's Mutombo. And it's Pettit in at the 4. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Maxwell's shot is no good.
That's a shot that will drive his teammates crazy. There's just no reason to take it. He should have kicked it back out and reset the offense.
Here's Pettit. That one wide left.
He may have missed it, but that's a clean look at the basket.
And the basket by Murphy. Atlanta leading by 5. Maravich kicks to Johnson. The kick out to Wilkins. It's slammed in by Wilkins.
Terrific pass work. That shot's a lot easier after an assist like that.
To the right side. And taken away by Johnson. Right side, Wilkins. Back to Mirovic. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And here's Maxwell for 3. Sampson dishes to Hayes. Out of bounds, Atlanta takes possession. And the Rockets making a change here. And Atlanta calls their first timeout of the game.
Steve Francis.
And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. Atlanta leading by 9. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Hudson against Maxwell. Back to Rivers. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Korver.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now a timeout called by Houston.
And with the tide running against them, needs to talk it over with his guys.
Man, they straight up been getting smoked over the stretch. They really need to refocus here.
Olajuwon's checked in for Houston. Drexler comes in for Maxwell.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger. And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Drexler with it. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Here's Thorpe. A slam dunk by Thorpe.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Thorpe against Smith. Screen by Smith. 5 on the clock. It's stolen by Olajuwon. And it's Houston on.
Watch out. Watch out. And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim. Korver kicks to Smith. His shot misses. And it's Houston the other way. And it's Houston on the break. That's good, and the Atlanta lead is cut down to just 6 points and the bucket from Francis.
Nice understanding of where to go with the pass there.
Rivers kicks to Hudson. Smith with a screen on Drexler. Korver.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Drexler outside. Screen by Smith. Here's the 3. And Clyde Drexler gets the 3. Drexler's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Outside Korver. From deep three-point range. And that one is off. And it's Houston the other way. Here's Drexler. And Houston again with the bucket. The Hawks leading by 4. Rivers passes to Hudson. Smith kicks to Rivers. Here's Hudson. The Atlanta shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. First free throw is good. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Rockets trail by 5.
If they play it right, we're talking a 2-for-1.
Exactly, but you still want a decent look because if you miss, the strategy doesn't help.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Korver, no luck. And here are the Rockets now. McGrady dishes to Young. Pass to Hayes. Shot from 12. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Houston shooting their first free throws of this. He's off on the first.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. 12 seconds left now here in the second. Rivers passes to Corver. From deep. And the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's a close game as we... And it's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first half. Rockets trail by 4. So on the floor for Houston. Drexler is out there with Elijah. Then it's Tracy McGrady. Then it's Harden. And it's Yao in the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Hudson. Over Drexler. No good from Hudson.
Low percentage look on that one. Not sure what he was thinking.
Sometimes you get a little outside of yourself. You have to be a little more disciplined.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. The outside leaner. And that one, good. And the Hawks lead by 4.
Why did he go to the leaner there? It wasn't a defender in sight, but he certainly shot that in rhythm.
From deep, Harden. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Harden. Atlanta making a switch here. Mutombo's checked in. The Hawks leading by 4. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Knocks down the 3 ball. 9 points for Kyle Korver.
Well, that's a shot they'll be happy with on every trip, no matter who's taking it.
McGrady. Got a hand on it, but they get it back. The 3-pointer is right on target. McGrady's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. The 3 from Korver. It's rebounded by Houston. Olajuwon's got his 3rd rebound on the night.
As off the mark as he has been, they're a little lucky to be in front.
Outstanding pass in transition there for the easy deuce.
Houston shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game. Here's Rivers. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. Back to Smith. And it's Smith finishing it off.
And giving up some height, he just finds a way to carve out a little separation.
Well, it takes a lot of confidence and toughness to make that play.
Here's Harden. Here's Olajuwon. And the rejection by Smith. Yao with the block. They recover it. Rivers again. Shot clock at 6. Stolen by Drexler. Here's McGrady. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even. McGrady's got 9.
Oh, heads up play. The defense collapses inside. He shrewdly launches the transition 3.
Kept alive. Mutombo kicks to Korver. This one for 3. Nailed from 3-point land. Korver's got 6 points in the quarter.
And with that 3, his second of the half, he equals his total from before the break.
Oh, terrific pass work. That shot's a lot easier after an assist like that.
Rockets have shot 2 of 3 from the free throw line tonight. The drive by Smith. Murphy with the steal. Here's Mobley. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the hoop.
The Rockets shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. Hayes, he's checked in for Yao. No good on the second free throw.
An uneven trip to the line, but they do come away up by 1.
Feeds to Rivers. From beyond the arc. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession. Third quarter action in just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Right wing. Here's Mobley. Guarded by Korver. Dishes it to Hayes. Mutombo grabs the board. Mutombo's got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to Korver. Back to Smith. Outside Korver. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. 15 points for Kyle Korver.
Another one. Man, he's just gotten into a great rhythm out there. And part of this falls on the defense. I mean, you know he's hot. You'd like to force someone else to shoot the basketball.
Here's Hudson. Takes a bit. Hudson goes in. Now it's a 4-point Hawks lead.
Ooh, that is a tough shot.
It's stolen by Korver. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. Rivers has got the ball. From deep 3-point range. And again, it's Kyle Korver with the triple. Korver's got 12 points here in the second half. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Smith kicks to Korver. 20 seconds left in the third. From deep. The feed out to Hudson. From deep. Connects from 3-point range. Hudson's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And you can see the play calling this half. Another one from distance. Well, that's because they made a concerted effort to get the shooters involved. Now they...
And so it's the... Hello and thanks for joining us, folks. The fourth quarter of play getting started. The Hawks leading by 10. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. On the court for Atlanta, Smith is out there with Mutombo. Then there's Hudson. Then there's Kyle Korver. And it's Rivers in at the 1. And here's Korver from the arc. Another 3 for Atlanta.
He has a lot of points from long range this half. He's taken advantage of a really tired defense.
Atlanta with the ball. This is the most they've led by, 13 points. Smith dishes to Mutombo. The 3 from Korver. Korver missing again. Smith kicks to Murphy. Fires the 3. Rebound, Atlanta. Passes to Rivers. Trying to find Smith. He's got it now. Here's Francis.
Oh! And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. Thorpe against Smith. He dishes it to Mutombo. Kicks to Rivers. Clock at 4. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Rivers.
Substitution on the board.
Now a timeout called by Houston. And with the fourth quarter push coming up here, the coach going over the game plan, and these players rehydrating themselves with Gatorade, recharging their bodies, refocusing their minds, and getting that strategy down to close out the game. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey guys, well during the break I was able to catch the message Houston's coach gave to his team. He is not pleased, and he told them they have to make a push right now. He said, look, we got to make a move or I've got to pull the plug. Pretty blunt stuff, Kevin. Back to you.
Wilkins passes to Mutombo. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Wilkins dishes to Mutombo. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be on Hakeem Olajuwon. Rockets trail by 12. Harden outside. He kicks to Yao. Picked by Olajuwon. Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession. We're in the quarter here, just under 10 minutes to go. Goes up on the wing. And that one comes up a bit short. Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Yeah, focus. Just make the simple play.
McGrady kicks to Drexler. 5 to shoot. Stolen by Wilkins. And here we go. Goes up. And Wilkins slams it in.
Leaving the rest of the field in the...
Oh, my first swag king on. Hold up. Dang it. Hit cancel.
Oh, my goodness.
About to ask. Bro, could add my first swag. He's online.
You don't not gotta take him
He kicked me out, man.
Why kick you out?
I don't know.
516. Please be online. Why you at the party? Did you want to leave the party?
Hey, you're still playing? Or no?
Yeah, I think that's how he won it, man.
Why you just left?
Daddy James Harden. Daddy James Harden.
Why the fuck is you?
Nah. No. Set that in. Man, 4-star online, they're not adding me. What dude? Give me a shotgun. They give me a hunting rifle, wow.